Hey there Seekers, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. Just calling in with a few small announcements before we head to your reading. The first one being I've now completed all of the 2021 overview readings, so you can head to the playlist, which I will put up here if I can figure out how to do it. So you can go over there and find your reading to see how the year may shape up for you. The next readings that I'm going to be working on is the January monthlies, and of course I always launch and post the weekly readings on Thursday 11 PM Australian time. Now I'm doing a giveaway this week, guys. I am giving away this beautiful print from Danielle Knoll Art. It's art, of course, subjective. It's not going to be everyone's taste, but I personally have this one in my office where I edit my videos. And it's actually a print from one of the tarot cards from the Moonchild Tarot deck, and it's called Shadow Work. So it's always my reminder to keep looking in my dark corners, the parts of myself that I may not want to look at and see, and I may have disassociated from, because so much of our power of transformation is found in overcoming those, of working in them and healing them and exposing our shadow side. So if you would like your very own print of this, and I'm not sponsored, although I wish I was, Danielle, if you're listening, feel free to sponsor me, or be an affiliate, make me an affiliate. All you need to do is put a comment below giveaway. Now, what I'd like you to do is to think about how this year you can begin working on your shadow aspects. And you don't need to share that below, because obviously it's going to be personal, guys. Just put the word giveaway below and I will select somebody to be the winner, and I'm going to post this anywhere in the world. So if you'd like one in your office, in your bedroom, or your personal space where you do your own readings, your own rituals, then just comment below. So guys, that's all I had to say. Just wanted to call in, wishing you a wonderful week, and we'll head to your reading now. Hi there Gemini, this is your intuitive weekly tarot reading for January 18th to the 24th. Let's see what's on the cards for you this week, Gemini. Getting started with the Work for Light Oracle for an overarching energy. I'll then be drawing you a lead tarot card from the Moonchild Tarot, and we'll get the tarot story out with the Rider-Waite and the Star Child Tarot. So Gemini, here we go. We've got two actually. We've got Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. It's a real card of knowing that, angel spirits, guides are working behind the scenes, pulling the strings to make sure that you are on your divine plan. And sometimes when things appear not to go as we wanted or we hoped, sometimes we are being redirected, and we need to trust that process. We also have free will, so sometimes we do get a little bit off our perfect timeline, and sometimes we are shifted back on that at a point as well. And I have break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Maybe that is part of your divine plan, Gemini, to break a chain, to release a burden, a weight, a way of being, a way of loving, a way of doing things that may be inherited and wasn't yours to carry in the first place. Generally, we will follow the examples that have been set for us in very early childhood. So you might be stepping away from an ancestral pattern as well, making a resolution to yourself to do things differently, to transform your energy in some way. Let's go to the tarot, getting you an overarching tarot energy here. I feel it's that one there. It is the Six of Cups. Yeah, now this is a real energy of wanting to get back into a place of joy, love, and harmony and balance. It is the energy of wanting to receive again. And for me, this kind of represents that energy of childlike nostalgia. Maybe before things, got difficult in love, that feeling of the first love, that feeling of when work wasn't a burden. How can you get ready to receive more joy, more love and harmony into your life? Yes, it carries the meaning of somebody coming back into your life. I don't focus on that with the Six of Cups. For me, it's coming into balance, receiving more love. And maybe as you break that chain from the past, you can actually open yourself to stepping back in time into how things felt when, things were a little bit more, what's the word that I'm looking for? a little bit more innocent. It's almost like a return to innocence before the baggage, before the weight of everything that you might have journeyed in your adult life, depending on how old you are. There might be different levels of that for some of you. Let's go to the tarot, guys, and I'm drawing the energy of the recent past. Energies leaving, completing, or transitioning in your life if this is your reading. For Gemini, please. Ace of Wands. Absolutely. There's a new beginning, a fresh new start. Something that lights you up. It's on purpose for you. That comes when we release the weight, the stress of the burden of the old. And look, here's the Fool, a beautiful new beginning. I love this for New Year's energy. And the Ten of Cups. Wow. Okay, guys. But of course, you know, we know that when a new path opens, when we're at the fork in the road, there's always decisions to be made. And, you know, we can find ourselves at the crossroads, the Two of Swords. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands. With the Six of Cups. It is the right energy, guys. It is the right energy. I have got the Page of Swords here. Clarifying the Ten of Cups for you. I have got the Eight of Cups. Makes perfect sense. I'm going to get one more for that Ace of Wands combo there. I've got the Queen of Cups. Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of this deck here for you, Gemini. Okay, well, generally, Gemini, these kinds of changes come into our lives, or we're inspired to make change, to walk a new path, when we have found ourselves at a crossroads where we're just not kind of getting back what we deserve, what we desire. And it can be in many different life areas for some of you. For some of you, it could be a pattern of sabotage that you've played out that's had you keeping small in the workplace, and you're not receiving the monetary rewards, the progression, the promotion, and all of that you deserve. Maybe afraid to stand up and be seen, be heard, that kind of scenario. It can be that you might have set up, you know, a pattern of overgiving and overdoing in relationships, maybe because you've watched your parents do that, or maybe you started doing that in your first relationship and you've carried it forward. And then we kind of train our partners that they don't really need to come to the party, and we just burn ourselves out and do everything. So it could be something like that for some of you. Either way, I think you've recognized whatever this pattern is, and that you have played it out multiple times, and you're really ready to give it up. What you're really desiring is that Six of Cups, the energy of balance, of even give and take, of even, you know, providing and receiving, because it's really not, it's not even when one person or one party or yourself is just giving out all of your energetic resources without receiving. So that's what I'm seeing. There's an awakening to that, and it's ready for you to break the cycle, to break the chain. Now, here in the recent past, we've got Ace of Wands, the Six of Cups again, and Queen of Cups. Some of you may be dealing with a primary, like, Cancer person. This is the energy of Cancer for me, this Queen of Cups. But this is also very much a stepping back into the heart energy with the Six of Cups and the Queen of Cups. We're dealing in the realm of emotional fulfillment and love and joy and emotional connection this week, because we have a lot of cups in this reading. I really feel that you've had an intuitive moment, you know, that you've really realized, well, I actually want to have a passionate life. You know, I really want to follow what lights me up. I don't want to just to kind of go along with things and the drudgery and repeating cycles that are not getting me anywhere, or that are not operating in my best interests. Some of you may have had a new offer come in that's challenged you to think, oh, maybe I'm actually going to leave something behind here in order to gain this. It can be in love for some of you. This could be a work opportunity that lights you up. This could be a deepening of your sense of spirituality or awakening together with the Queen of Cups. Some kind of insight that, you know what, I'm ready for new growth. I'm going to put this pattern behind me. And of course, the Six of Cups we've spoken about is this wanting to return to innocence, a feeling of nostalgia before this pattern, where things were just a lot more joyful in your life. So I think you're seeking joy, you're seeking a deeper connection, You're being asked to follow your instincts and your heart here with Queen of Cups. And, you know, you're really seeking a really passionate life. The Seven of Pentacles can be the energy of reflecting on the fact that maybe there's a little bit of either boredom, apathy, burnout. I'm just not getting back. I want things to be always growing, always moving, always exciting. So, you know, the divine plan is at play here, bringing new opportunities in to challenge you. What are you going to do here, Gemini? Are you going to take it, or are you going to sort of stay where you're at for another round of more of the same? Page of Swords, the Fool, and the Nine of Swords. Well, we can see the stress here, and this could be stress and burden over, you know, over the past. You may have carried a certain amount of anxiety from whatever this pattern is, but for others of you, because there's a new path opening up for you, this could have been putting you into overdrive or overwhelm. What on earth am I going to do? I really want to go for it, whatever this Ace of Wands is. But in order to do that, I'm going to have to upset somebody. It might be my partner, it might be my boss, it might be my manager, and I really don't know what to do because I've always just played along. I've always just done things, you know, the old way. I've always just given out my energy, and now I want to do something for myself. I want to seize an opportunity for myself, but my goodness, I'm scared of stepping up in that way. So that's what I'm feeling. But the Fool with the Page of Swords is absolutely the energy of change, and with the Page of Swords, this can be kind of the wind of change card, but it's a page, so it's very much immature energy, meaning that it's change in its infancy. We're on the beginnings, and I guess the warning here is that when we have a new path that's opening and it's just showing the first couple of, the first couple of rungs on the ladder, there can be a really big temptation to not step on. But the cards are most definitely wanting you to do that because we're seeing that potentially it's going to lead to the Ten of Cups. So with the Page of Swords, it's like there is an opportunity to make just a little bit of progress here, right? So why not go for it? Because the Fool says that you are powerfully being guided, you know, onto this as part of your divine plan. Trust those instincts, again, the same message as the Queen of Cups, and just start walking. This is the energy that links to Aries, so it's about having the strength and courage to boldly move forward, even though, Gemini, you don't really know what's at the end of it waiting for you. If it's a new work opportunity or an opportunity to start a new business, you don't know how it's going to turn out, whether it's going to deliver the pentacles that you're looking for. Same could be said in love, but you are being encouraged to follow it and see what is waiting for you at the end. Because we know that if we stay in the current situation, we will get more of the same. And it's showing here that in some way that's not enough for you, or it's come to a stalemate. So the Fool is about following the heart. So is the Queen of Cups. You know, following your heart so that you can get ready to receive what you really deserve and desire. In order to do that, Gemini, we need to break a chain and put yourself first. I feel like that is the thing for a lot of you. You've always given your energy out to others, but now you're being asked to put yourself first. Do what you want to do. Leave the baggage of the past behind and just step on. Take a leap of faith. Trust the path without focusing on what the destination is really going to be. In the result here, if we kind of follow that advice, we can end up at the Ten of Cups. But again, I'm noticing this crossroads energy of the Two of Swords and the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is kind of the follow-on of the Seven of Pentacles. It's like where you are currently, from your current job, your current relationship, your current home, whatever the situation relates to for you, you have 8 cups. That's not bad, right? But there is a fundamental piece missing. You can't complete the picture within this situation, and that's why we have the Seven of Pentacles energy that says, you know what, I know I can be okay in this situation if I keep on tending it, if I keep on giving out all the energy, but surely there's a better way to be in a more, a greater situation of balance where we're sharing the load, where we're both putting our energy equally into this, so we both get to enjoy the harvest rather than one person being the one that's carrying the load. So the person in the Eight of Cups is coming around to the idea that they're desiring the higher levels of connection, of joy, love, harmony, which is the 9 and 10 of Cups. And they head off on the search of the 9th cup, the cup of wish fulfillment, which leads to the 10. And I'm just coming back here in the recent parts with the Queen of Cups that was holding the single chalice here. It's like you've kind of known that, you know, you want to go for this missing piece, but there's a lot of trepidation around how will I get there? Can I make it work? Can I follow my heart? And you're being asked to make a decision. The Two of Swords is weighing up the options, and maybe being a little bit of confusion as to what to do. Now, the key with the Two of Swords, Gemini, is not to allow your emotions to sway your decision making, because they can blind you and have you choose what the heart, what the soul, what the divine would choose for you. Follow your intuition. As well as what you know about the situation. It's important to know the facts and have all the information as well. But I really see you moving on. The Eight of Cups is a moving on energy, because you know there's more out there for you. There's higher levels of blessings, of harmony, of living your best life. For some of you, that's going to include a relocation, coming together, or deepening a connection or commitment. Maybe children, you know, really focusing on the joys that you can find in your life, rather than just being in a situation where it's all just feels like hard work and you're continuously having to put out huge amount of energy. You know, when we're on the right path, things should flow, and for the energy that we put out, we receive back as well. And that's when we kind of know that we're on that true timeline, the right path for us. You know, that divine plan is working out as it is meant to. So it's time to break the chain of not putting yourself first, of, you know, overgiving and not being in an even give and take situation, and move into that Six of Cups, joyful energy, focusing on joy, focusing on happiness. Take the leap towards whatever this is, Gemini, because it is calling you. Okay, Gemini, well, I'm going to leave it there, and I do hope you enjoyed this message this week. Keeping in mind it's a general reading for the collective, guys. Won't be everyone's reading in its entirety. Drop me a comment if you're called to share. I do read them all. I try to respond to them all as well. Helps me get to know you guys, connect with your energy, see what's happening out there in the collective. Gemini, it has been a pleasure once more. I will see you back here for another one next week. Bye for now.